Nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On the ready.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. What's the key? Crunch.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down. The seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Come on. Set. Hot, set, like you were saying. 18, 5 in. 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, someone headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Takes the 2nd down snap. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Ernest Jones with the pick. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
We've set it downs from 37. Walker on first down. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Go!
Running with Walker again. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go! 18 Cardinals! 18 Cardinals! Trap 60! Trap 60! Cup 19! Cup 19!
We motion the tight end over.
Let go!
3rd and short. It's Milrow. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's stuck cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Flat 60 Bison! 6, 18, Cowboy 80!
To the air, Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bronco 80!
Will give up the gut to Walker. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Cowboy 80! Cougar 19!
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Seahawks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
First of all, you ain't back long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. Somebody, the mic. Yes?
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing now off the play action. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's good to McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Looking to throw here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Rocco 80.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Switch.
Throwing from the gun here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First and 10 from the 43. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
He's moving, boys, moving.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. We got it. Check.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 18, Pioneer.
They'll work against the blitz. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Austin Seibert set
Now
to
after
kick
tying
off.
this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie. 1918.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
And the Seahawks.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Now Bernard tracking that one down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19. Ready.
It's a design run. Well, that's not what the offense started up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Motion man sent left. Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
goalie.
Walker running to the right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. 79.
Man in motion here. Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. Near the sideline at the 30. Still going. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 26. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. 18 Cardinals.
Milrow with it on first. All in left side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
The 18-yard line.
Go.
Off the play fake, Milrow bails out of the pocket quick. He has it at the 5! And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Here we go. Stack. Viking 18.
Now an inside give to Walker. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 6-yard line.
Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They'll throw to begin this drive. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 left, 18. Pioneer.
to throw. He fires one deep down the left side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. They are throwing it again. Throwing for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Matt McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Rams tie things up at 14. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Rams take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard
line. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Matt McConkey. And now it's second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On second down, a run with Williams. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go. 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And Herbert taken down after... Advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Nakua here, he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Rams have the first down.
Now, this is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes and on a comebacker in particular, where that receiver breaks it off. Man, that can be so difficult to defend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Liking 18.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he's caught, he's got ground. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the gun, pitching for the end zone, and he lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. 18 Cardinal. Drive begins with a Walker run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready, hut. Ready, ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, 19 Lions, 70 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cut 19.
I'll send him over right. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 Lions, Panther 60, Panther 50, Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Seven Pirates. 60 Bison, 19 tight.
Motioning him from the slot right.
60 in.
Third and long for him here. Leading to his running back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging onto the football.
He'll look to throw. Screen here for Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Can't evade the return.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the carry, it's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
21, Seahawks 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. It's Walker on the give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offensive line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Number 79 Broncos. Go.
They go with Walker here. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Come on. Hey, alert. 70,
Staying with Walker. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and just 2 to go.
70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Breaks the tackle. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
The gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal.
Rowe looking to throw. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cowboys! 18, Pioneers! Dragon 60! Ready?
He'll throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal.
Bronco 80! Mustang 19! Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick!
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Brock, they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger! Go!
Throwing from his own end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. So it's 2nd down coming up. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
That's your man!
Throwing again here from the end zone. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Rams are set to punt, and they could really use a good one here. Short drop, and he gets a kick away. Returning from the 43. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Blown back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has his man. It's the Oklahoma State rookie. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Press on 80. Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warriors 70.
They put a receiver in motion right. Milrow with it on first. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Give it up first and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band at a time. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it right through the
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Come on, come on.
Putting a receiver in motion. He gets here to the motion man. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Ready! Ready! Panther 60! Panther 60! Cup 19! Cup 19! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready!
Now to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
18, 5 in. Cougar 19. Tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
Desperation time here. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
It's a gain of 20.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. By man, he's in the clear. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll run the toss for Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.